How was your night? I hope you guys had a great night. Alright, so this is Acts of God's Captive, Interquel of the Captivary, Episode 1, Season 4. Like I told you yesterday, Season 3 ended, so we are now in Season 4. So this is Episode 1, Season 4. So let's continue. Before David arrived Precious Place, other sons and daughters of Nnamdi and Chizaram based in Manchester were already there, and they kept Nnamdi and his wife engaged with so much private discussions coupled with sessions of prayers, and he didn't get to meet Nnamdi until after 2 long hours. Thanks to Junior, who kept him company while he was waiting in the sitting room, because everyone were busy doing something or talking with someone, but I didn't know much people there. Precious and her husband only welcomed him when he came and offered him seats, then left and got busy with welcoming and entertaining other visitors. Omar saw him and only waved at him from a distance with a smile, but didn't come close to him. And after that, she entered the room and didn't come out again. It was only Junior who came out to sit with him and engaged him in random discussions until around 5 p.m. when the number of the people in the house had reduced considerably. Wow. Nnamdi and his wife came out for dinner, and that was when they saw him and he went to greet them. "Good evening, Dad." "Good evening, Mom," he greeted. "How are you, son?" Nnamdi, who first saw him, had responded to his greeting before Chizaram, who later got excited and took it from there. Cause, "Hey, David," Chizaram replied excitedly. "How are you?" she added, opening her arms for him for a hug. "I'm fine, Mom," he replied, giving her a side hug. "Good to see you again," she continued. "Same here, ma'am," he replied courteously. "God bless you." She blessed him, then left to join her husband, who had left her while she was talking with David. David, on the other hand, had started experiencing instant range of emotions as he felt that Nnamdi was somewhat cold towards him, because the way he responded to his greeting was not how he always behaved towards him. He felt that he was not really happy with him, and it's evident in the way only his wife showed excitement on seeing him and even hugged him. He remembered his dream that morning of how Nnamdi was very mean towards him in his dream, and even took Umar away from him. And a sudden surge of fear flooded his heart, as he feared that what he saw in his dream might come to pass. Thought we have passed this level. Adding to his fear is the fact that Uma had not responded to some messages he sent to her since morning, even though she read them, and also she seemed to be hiding herself from him ever since he came, and he was wondering. "Junior, please call Mashinachi to come out for dinner." Precious told Junior, then turned to David and said, "Dear David, please come join us for dinner." She invited him with a smile, and he followed. Soon, Umar and Junior came out and joined them, and he couldn't even look at direction because it seems Unamdi's eyes were on him. Everyone talked freely at the dining while the dining was served, but he couldn't even breathe freely because he was tensed as a result of Unamdi's unfriendly eyes that were on him. It's like he has not seen this side of Unamdi before. It's well, you get used to it. Omar, who looked from David to her father, noticed what was happening and was confused about David's nervousness, which she believed was triggered by her father's presence, and she felt like going over to him to allay his fears and assure him that there's nothing to fear anymore. But she remembered her mother's counsel and cautioned herself to remain calm and collected. Though she tried hard to compose herself, she wasn't comfortable as long as she was seeing David's uneasiness, and her eyes kept begging her father to please be kind and pleasant with his countenance. But he wouldn't also look aside, and David himself would not. Okay. Chizaram and others also observed what was happening, but pretended not to be aware and went about enjoying themselves and conversing as though they saw nothing. Yeah, how has been your holiday, David? Nnamdi finally spoke to him, and it was a bit of a relief to his heart and also to Umar. It's been fine, Dad," he replied, clearing his throat. "We were able to launch a branch of our business here in Manchester too," he added, trying to relax himself. "That's good, congratulations," said Nnamdi and Chizaram. And Chizaram also congratulated him as well as Precious and her husband. According to the plan you sent to me, your holiday is supposed to be over by now. So when are you planning to go back to the United States? He asked David. I should be ready to go back next week. David replied that Uma stole a glance at him. That didn't go well with her at all. But she composed herself anyways, but she sensed it. That's okay. I'll see you after this. Unamdi told him. Okay, Dad, replied David, and that was when he felt relaxed a bit and stole a peek at Uma, and their eyes met and stuck or more. Chai, that moment, that moment, that moment. When your mentor is in that mood. I think I've been there, yes. That time you just have to compose yourself. And you have to be going bush, bass, booze, bass. And you don't even know what to say. So the best thing to do that time is just keep silent. Even if they are saying something that is funny, don't laugh. Alright, thank you. So see you guys tomorrow then. I guess maybe tomorrow we might know what is being discussed. If not, we might go back to Nigeria. Anyway, see you guys later. And no, see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. And have a great day. Ah.